I'll be reporting from Tampa, speaking to Clinton Woods on how his training's progressing ahead of his showdown with Antonio Tarver.
Further ado, let's get the latest from Florida on world champion Clinton Woods' preparations for this weekend's title fight.
Yes, Sheffield's very own Rocky Balboa will fight Antonio Tarver, the man who played Rocky's opponent in the last film.
Well, tonight we've got exclusive footage from Clinton's first ever professional fight, which was 14 years ago. Our sports correspondent, as you've seen, Paul Burland, is with Clinton in Tampa.
Clinton Woods is putting the finishing touches to his preparations ahead of the showdown with Antonio Tarver here in Tampa on Saturday night. I'll be speaking to him in a moment, but it's been a long road for Clinton, who turned professional 14 years ago. This is the moment Clinton Woods stepped through the ropes for the very first time as a professional boxer, and his name was already being chanted by the Sheffield crowd. It's been a while since Clinton and his manager Dennis Hobson have seen it, but Clinton's corduroy shorts are bringing back a few memories.
I remember asking you to get some shorts made. Shall I get your shorts made? And you went, no, I've got some elsewhere.
my girlfriend who was going out at the time, her grandma made them. And when she brought them out for me, I was horrified. I thought, oh no, but I had to wear them because she made them for me. Oh, it's here where he catches me. Yeah.
Can you believe where you've come? You know, you're going out to Florida as world champion now.
I know, it's unbelievable. Like, when people ask me why I started boxing, I didn't start boxing for glory. I think a lot of guys do it for the same reason. It's a bit of a macho thing. At that time, I was going out with my mates all the time, drinking, and it was a bit of a macho thing. Oh, I'm a professional boxer. And when I look back at that video, I can't believe it. Just so weird.
Also in Clinton's video collection are all of the Rocky films. Like so many boxers, he really was inspired by the Sylvester Stallone films as a boy. How ironic that his next fight is against Antonio Tarver, the IBO champion who played Rocky's last opponent.
Down goes Rocky, and that could conceivably be the end of the fight. That could be the exhibition right there, but no. Balboa up.
Ever since I won a world title, my mates have always talked about, oh, you're going to fight Tarver next, fight Tarver. That's all they've always talked about. Because Tarver's always been the name at light heavyweight. He was one who, like, he went through a time when he was knocking Roy Jones out, and then he went and beat Glenn Coffey, and he was the undisputed champion. And then he got a bit sidelined himself, because then he went into the Rocky films, beat my hero in Rocky, in Sylvester Stallone. And it's just someone that everybody always talks about.
Many of Clinton's fans will be making the trip to Tampa to see their own hero on Saturday night, hoping his next fight ends like his first did, in victory. Back to the present, and at the West Tampa Boxing Club, Tarver was as cocky as ever. But there was a distinct change in his rhetoric. He treated Woods in the past as a no-hoper.
See how good I'm looking up under this shirt? There it is, there it is. Go back and tell him, y'all. I'm ready.
You've said a lot of things about Clinton Woods. Do you respect him? Do you rate him?
I respect any fighter. He's the IBF champion. I do respect him. I mean, this guy is coming in a lot of ways the favorite. Right here in my home, right here in my backyard, you know. But when I look at his resume, I just don't feel that, you know, anything on his resume spells Tarver. You know, every fight he's in is life or death. You know, if he thinks he's going to be able to stand toe-to-toe and beat me, he's mistaken. I got too many tricks up my sleeves. I'm the quicker, the faster puncher. You know what I mean? I got footwork. My defense is impeccable.
And it'll need to be. Woods has matured physically and mentally, so being in Tarver's backyard isn't such a big problem. You've got your entourage around you, you've got people around you that you know trying to make you feel as much at home. Because you'd much rather be in Sheffield, wouldn't you?
I'd rather be in Sheffield, but I know I've got to come to places like this to fight, and like I say, I've got people around me who think a lot about me. I think a lot about them, and I think that's what you need in a camp. And it's been a great camp this time. Sometimes you can go on and on about your training and how good it's gone. See what happens on the night. Let's see how I look on the night. But the way I feel today, I should be flying on Saturday.
You're really ready for it?
Yeah, I'm really ready for it. I wish it were Friday. I just want to get in that ring now and get him sorted.
Tomorrow, Woods and Tarver come face-to-face at a press conference. But Woods can't wait for the talking to stop and the opening bell to ring.
Thanks, Paul, and we'll have the final countdown to that fight on calendar tomorrow evening.
We certainly will.
Days left until Sheffield boxer Clinton Woods defends his IBF title in Tampa, Florida. He's up against the self-styled magic man, Antonio Tarver.
Now, they actually met today at an open training session ahead of the big fight. But all the magic came from Clinton, as Rupa Rajani now reports.
A punchy, confident session by Clinton Woods today in front of his portable partisan crowd and one or two spies from the other side. The West Tampa gym was a clever choice. It's where his opponent Antonio Tarver used to be based.
I think it's a crossroads fight for each fighter, and Clinton coming over here, if he can win, then he can prove that he's real.
I'm a different fighter now. I've just matured late. I'm 30-something now, so I've matured late. I just feel strong. I've got a great team behind me. I've got people that look after my nutrition, people do my weights. Training's been fantastic. The manager's always delivered. The team I've got a great team. I've brought friends over with me. I've got friends that come over to keep, because I get very homesick.
If the Tarver camp didn't know who Sheffield's Clinton Woods was before today, then they certainly do now, along with thousands who'll be ringside this weekend.
He's the IBF champion. I do respect him. But when I look at his resume, I just don't feel that, anything on his resume spells Tarver. Every fight he's in is life or death. The man has been in 2 wars with Julio Gonzalez, 3 wars with Glenn Johnson. That's wear and tear.
But Tarver left some people disappointed today, refusing to actually get into the ring for the cameras. And that from a boxer who used to be an actor in a previous life.
If I'm ready, you better take a good look, baby.
What's the difference anyway?
Well, there we are. He's confident.
Okay, here we go.
He's confident, isn't he? I have to say, did you see him in Rocky?
Yes, I did, yeah.
Well, he beat Rocky. The difference is he won't be able to beat a real boxer. He won't be able to beat Clinton.
Go, Clinton, go.